Very good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing great today. So, today is Monday, and definitely again a start of a week. And definitely, we'll be doing a lot of problems throughout the complete week. And definitely, we'll master the concepts that today, also, and throughout the week that we are going to go through. Now, let me now tell you over here, today we'll be starting with the simple and the compound interest over here. And now, before we begin, let me now tell you the thought for today over here. So let me tell you that here. So now, if you are tired, suppose. So if you all are tired, don't be. So what happens is we usually study at a stretch of 3 hours, 4 hours. Definitely we'll get tired. But what if I study only 1 hour or 1.5 hours, then I'll take a break of small time. So in that case, definitely we'll be again recharge and we can begin the work that we were doing. So now don't basically give up or just learn to rest, not to quit. Okay, you can take the rest at the time, and accordingly we can throughout the day we all can increase our efficiency. So with this thought, now let us begin today's topic over here. That is what the compound interest over here. We have the topic. So let us begin. Okay. So now here we have the screen over here. Okay, so after refreshing, it is working fine then. Okay, Tushar, thank you for telling me, and Jitendra as well. Okay, fine. So let us now move further, and now that is the part we have it over here. So let me summarize whatever I have basically I was telling you. So here I'll be I was telling you about the simple interest. So suppose initially I am having 10 lakh rupee I have taken from the bank as a interest, okay, as a money principal I have taken from the bank, and then the bank charged 10%. Every year the bank will be taking over here 10% of the money from me. And if the bank will take 10% of the money, 10% of the money, that will be called as rate. And the time is 1 year over here. And if the time is 1 year, now the formula for simple interest is PRT by 100. If you calculate using this formula, you will get the 1 lakh rupees. So now, if it is the case over here, for the first year, I have got 1 lakh rupees. Similarly, if you calculate for the second year in case of simple interest only, you will get the same 1 lakh by applying the same formula again. So every year, the simple interest will remain same in case of simple interest. But now if I talk about the compound interest, in that case, in case of compound interest, now suppose I have taken, let us say, take over here, let us take 10 lakh rupees again I have taken from the bank. But this time 10% again it is like the charged by the bank. So now they are taking now 10%. 10% will be 1 lakh rupees they will be taking from us back to the bank. So after 1 year, they ask, okay, what is the total money that you will be giving me back? It will be 11 lakh. Accordingly, we will be returning back to the bank. 11 lakh. So now if it is the case over here, this is 11 lakh. But now suppose I am continuing further and the bank is telling us, okay, use the money back. And again, next year for the second year, the principal that I basically considering over here will be the amount of the last year. Amount will be now taken as the principal, and again based on 10% of principal only, I'll be calculating the interest. That is 10% of 11 lakh will be 1 lakh 10,000 over here. That will be the final part over here. And now if it is like that over here, so every year now we observed over here that, okay, compound interest we are finding, but every year the compound interest is changing. So that is the case we have it over here. Okay, so suppose we have over here 1,000 rupees, simple interest and compound interest. So 10% every year the rate is charged, principal is this, and now the rate is again 10%. For the first year, if I talk about over here, first year, so interest if I calculate, it will be PRT by 100. Okay, time is suppose for 2 years we are calculating. So it will be for first year, PRT by 100. Okay, PRT by 100, it will be what? It will be 1,000 times of 10 times of 2 divided by 100. This is the basic part I'm telling you so that you get an idea, and further we'll then discuss the tricks as well. 2 times of 10, that is 20. Okay, basically we are calculating for 1 year each time. So it will be 100 we are getting over here, 100 over here, the interest. Now for the second year, when we will be calculating the interest now, I'll take the same interest whatever it was earlier. Okay, principal will remain same, 1000 only. Now again PRT by 100 over here. Now what is the like way we have it? Just write 1000 times of rate, again 10%, and time was like earlier first year, so 1 we have written, again we are taking 1 year only, so it will be like this. So again the interest is 100 rupees only. But let me tell you the amount after first year. If the, suppose like in certain circumstances bank is asking their money back after 1 year, so you will be retaining what? 1000 rupees that you will return, but in addition to that you will also return the interest because you have used some money. That is the interest. Now first after second year, suppose like the bank is asking the money now not after first year, now after second year the bank is asking the money back. So now here earlier it was what? It was like 1100 was the amount. Now here 1100 was the amount finally, now fine, but now here we have what? The interest for the second year is 100. So now this is the total amount that we will be returning back to the bank after 2 years. But now in the compound interest, I'm telling you the difference. So now here we have the second year for first year over here. If I talk about, now here is 1000 over here. So now interest will be what? It will be, now again the same formula. Let me tell you, in compound interest and simple interest for the first year is same for both of them. So same formula, PRT by 100, 1000 times of 10 times of 1 by 100. Zeros are cancelled. 100 is the interest. So what is the amount? Principal plus interest will be the amount. So principal is 1000 and the interest is 100. So 1000 plus 100, it will be 1100 over here. Now suppose like further, if I talk about like the second year. Now here comes the role of the amount. This amount that is reached at the end, it will be like taken as the principal of the next year. 1100 over here. So now the rate will remain same 10%, and now interest if I calculate, I'll take this as principal. Rate is 10, time is 1, divide by 100, 0 cancelled. It will be 110 this time. Earlier it was like principal I have taken 1000, now this time we have taken the principal as 1100. So this is the difference between compound and simple interest. We take the amount of the previous year as the principal of the next year. And 110 we have got the interest. So final amount that we have to pay at the end of the second year is what? That is 1100 plus 110, that is 1210. So this 10 rupee extra, that is the advantage of compound interest. So whenever you are getting some money now and you are able to invest into the compound with the help of the compound interest like plan, you should be like proceeding with that way only. Okay, so in stock market usually like the bank nifty and all, they follow kind of like CI growth, like we can say that. Okay, approximately we can say that. So now let us now proceed further, and now let us see the next part. Acha, now here if it is written over here, suppose we have seen earlier 20% is 1 by 5. Okay, now 20% is 1 by 5 over here, and this is the rate given. Suppose rate is 25%. So we can say that over here, this is the interest per year. This is interest per year. Okay. So what is our percent then? Interest per year divided by what? This is the principal we are taking. So now that is the part over here. So now the rate will be like observed is like this over here. Whenever we are converting the rate directly, you can write 1 by 5, and that represents the interest per year, like this over here. So now like that is the part. Now further, now if I talk about one more thing over here, that we have already seen the simple interest compound interest difference over here. Suppose if I say over here like we have the principal as like let us say 3600 over here, and now if the principal is 3600 and rate percent is given as 16.2 by 3%, and now the time if I take it over here as what, that will be like suppose 5 years we have it. Now in that case what I'll be doing is, now here this rate is what, 1 by 6. I told you to learn the like percentage to fraction part, so everybody everywhere it might be used. Okay, Tushar. So now 1 by 6 is the fraction. Now if I say this 1, what is this 1? It is the interest per year. So now it is the interest per year. Fine. Now this is the principal we have it over here. Now if I see, observe over here, like it is asking about after 5 years. So interest for 1 year is 1, and then after 5 years the interest will be what? Multiplied with 5 now, because we are basically considering the simple interest over here. Okay, so directly it will be same every year, so it will become 5 over here, the simple interest, and the principal is 6 already we have it. So simple interest we need to find over here, and amount we need to find. Okay, so now let us see over here, if I have the 6 which is the principal already given, so can I say that 6 represents 3600? Why not? We can consider. And then we can calculate for 1, it will be 600. And now, can I calculate the simple interest, which is 5 units? 5 units we have got. It will be 5 times of 600, that we will be getting as 3,000 over here. Is the simple interest. So that is a quick way we can easily calculate. Secondly, if I need the amount, I told you amount is principal plus interest, both of them added together, that will be the amount. So 1 and 6 added together, so it will be 7. Sorry, this is the interest total, this is the principal. So at the end of all the years, like after 5 years, this will be the interest and this will be the principal. So principal 6 plus interest 5, it will be 11. So 11 will be what? So 1 represents 600. So 11 represents what? It will be 11 times of 600. It will be 6600 will be the amount. Because amount is equals to principal plus interest. Interest is 5, principal is 6. So that is 11 we have taken and finally got this. I hope everybody is clear with this part we have got over here. Now, we are going to begin with the first question over here. Let us now see that over here. Further, if in between we see something now, we'll definitely go to discuss that part as well. So let us now begin the first question over here with over here. We have a sum of money amounts to 575 after 3 years and 625 after 5 years at the same rate of simple interest. What is the rate %? Tell me, your time starts now. 1 minute to go. Thirty seconds to go. Ten seconds. Okay, the time is up. Now let us see over here. The question says that, okay, sum of money amount. Now try to understand over here. There is a principal, there is a rate, there is a time, and there is a amount. And amount is always principal plus interest. Okay, so don't get confused. Don't take it as like usually we take it as principal only because we are assuming like money that we have written over here. We'll take it as principal. That is a mistake we all do. Amounts to 575. This is the amount given. Okay, so 575 it amounts to in 3 years. Further, now it says that, okay, 625 is the money that we have it over here. So 625 after 5 years at the same rate of simple interest. Okay, it is talking about simple interest. Achha, what can I do about that? Let us see. So the two conditions we have, 575 after 3 years and 625 after 5 years. So now let us write over here as well. Let us now see here. If I talk about like now the amount, again it amounts to 625 after 5 years over here. So what I can do, let us see. Acha, amount formula, we all know that is principal plus interest. And it is simple interest. It is simple interest. Acha, if it is simple interest, I told you earlier that every time, every year, the simple interest will be same. Yeah, hello Rohit. And now here, like we have simple interest. That is what? Simple interest every year will be same. I told you over here. Every year. Like let me tell you over here, like 1 lakh. Here also 1 lakh, here also 1 lakh. So in case of simple interest, every year the simple interest is same. So that's why if I tell you over here, okay, so here in this case over here, we have the principal will remain same, but interest after what? 3 years. Will it become 3 times of I? Because every year if it is same, so it will be like 3 times of I we can say now. That will be equals to the amount. That is what? 575. This is the first equation. Secondly, now it is saying that after 5 years it became 625. So can I say that principal plus 5 times of I is equals to 625? We can say like that also. Acha, we need rate percent per annum. Okay. Now let us now try to subtract these two equations so that we can cancel the P part and interest we can easily calculate. So now let us consider this as second equation, this as first. So second minus first if I do now, so it will be this minus this, it will become PP get cancelled over here. If I take the minus sign over here along with this, PP get cancelled. 5i minus of 3i will become 2i, and 625 minus 575, it will be what? It will be 25 plus 25, 50. So interest is coming out to be 25. So if interest is 25, and now earlier the relations were given over here now. Acha, interest is 25. Earlier we have a relation for 3 years to relate with the 575 over here. So now after 3 years it is 575. And every year we are getting what? Interest as 25. We need the rate of interest. But can I calculate if in 3 years each rate of interest is 25? So from 575, if I subtract, in 3 years it will be 3 times of 25. 3 times of 25. That will give us what? The principal. That will be 500 over here. This is the principal we have got over here. How? In this equation, just put the I as 25. You will get the P as what? 575 minus 3 into 25. 500 we have got. So interest is what I told you earlier. Interest is the percentage of money that the bank needed back. So now interest is this. So 25 is the money that we have to return back to the bank in the 1 year. Out of this is the money that we have taken from the bank. So if I calculate how much percent it is, that will give us the rate percent for the 1 year. So that will be giving us as 5% will be the answer you will be getting in this case. So the C is the answer we all are getting. I hope it is now clear to everyone. So that is the way. So just in 2 lines, three or like 4 lines, we all can get the answer of this question. Just to explain, I have written. Next question again. Now you all can try and tell me the answer. Okay, there is some issue, guys. So please manage. Okay, try yourself. I've given you 1 minute. So then after that, I'll be like checking it. What is wrong with this? Okay, Karthik, it is clear. $30 to go. Okay, the time is up. You all tried your level best. So now let me tell you. Acha, like give me a minute. Let me check it once. There is some issue, I guess. Let me refresh it so that it gets, because like the screen is not. Okay, so now let us see over here. Like I hope the issue is resolved. Let us start to see now. So here we have this part. So now it is resolved. Now let us see over here. Arjun lends 30,000 of 2 of its friends. He gives 15,000 to the first at 6% simple interest over here. Now, if it is the case, Arjun lends 30,000 to two of its friends. 30,000. Think about that, everybody. This is a like very easy question, and we all can do that. This is the profit also like connected to that. So profit and loss percent question and the simple interest compound interest question we have related together. So now lends 30,000 and now he gives 15,000. Okay, fine. 15,000 he basically gives at what? 6% rate he gives. So this is the principal. This is the rate at simple interest. Okay, fine. Simple interest we will consider. He wants to make a profit of 10% on the complete whole money. Acha. So can I find the profit over here? Why not? So 10% of total money. Total money is 30,000. So let us calculate the 30,000, the profit over here. Okay, Karthik and Shavik, you have given the answer in the chat. and I can't see what it is. Okay, so I hope Rohit it is clear. So if it is not, please tell me again, okay, in the chat. 10 by 100 over here we have, of means multiply, and 30,000 we have it over here. 0, 0 cancelled over here, and it is 3,000. So that is the part we are getting the profit. 3,000 is a profit. Acha, theek hai. 3,000 is a profit na. Now here, he wants to make a profit of 10%. Arjun is lending na. He wants to make the profit. 3,000. So now the simple interest rate at which he should lend the remaining money. Here we know the rate, but do we know for the rest of the money? We don't know for the rest of the money what will be the rate that we are going to take it over here. So if we don't know the rate over here, acha, like earlier we have 15,000, rest of the money is 15,000 only now. Acha, rate we don't know. So now let me tell you over here. First of all, in this case, what will be the simple interest? And whatever the simple interest that I will be getting now, in this, that will only be the profit now. Because he is giving the money like 30,000 to two of its friends, 15,000 at the rate of 6. So he will be getting some simple interest. That will be his profit. So let us calculate the simple interest in this case over here. That will be what? The profit only. So simple interest will be PRT by 100, PRT by 100. So it will be like 15,000, 15,000 multiplied by 6 times of time. It is only for 1 year it is like happening. So divide by 100 over here. 0, 0 cancelled over here, and now we'll be getting over here as what? It will be 900 we are getting over here the simple interest. So 900 is the, in this case we have got the simple interest or profit you can say. Acha, now out of 3,000, what is the profit over here? So out of 3,000, the rest of the profit will be 3,000 minus 900. That should be like 2,100. And if it is 2,100 is the profit for the second case, it should be simple interest now. Why? Why simple interest? Because we need the rate percent. And rate percent, at which rate he should be giving the money 15,000 to his second friend, that will give us the simple interest only na, the profit. So that's why like simple interest formula again I'll apply over here. That will be PRT by 100. So this is I'm applying just to tell you. Okay, so 2,100 over here, like you can write over here. Principal is 15,000 again. Rate we need to find. Time is 1 year and divide by 100. Take this on the other side. 2,100 times of 100 over here. Divide by 15,000 over here, and then 3 zeros. So 2 zeros over here, 1 zero over here like this. So rate we are getting as 5 times 3, 5 times 4, 2, 3 times 1, 4. So 14 basically we are getting the answer. So rate is what we are getting? 14%. I hope it is now clear to everybody. In the chat also like Shavik and Karthik gave the answer. That is correct. Now rest of the next question like now let us try over here. This is the next question. 1 minute to go. Your time starts now. Rohit, please check if it is like visible to you or not. Okay, you can confirm in the chat also like if you are facing the issue. Rejoin the session if it is like the issue. 30 seconds to go. Okay, the time is up. Now, let us see over here. The question says that a man borrows 8,000 at the rate of 6% for the first 5 years. 6% at the rate of, okay, at the rate of 6 and for 5 years. Now, for the next 3 years, okay, next 3 years at the rate of 8%. Fine. Now here, at the rate of 10% for next 8 years over here. Achha, beyond 8 years, it is telling us about this. So now, let me tell you over here, if he paid total amount at the end of 12 years, how much interest he have to pay to us over here. Acha, now beyond 8, acha, 8 years is up to here. Beyond 8 means total 12 years, total 12, and out of that 8, if I subtract, it will be 4 year remaining. So for 4 year he like gave the money for like at what basically the like 10%. Now he borrowed for that. Now this is the overall data that we have got over here, and whenever this is a data and it is telling us over here like what is the interest. Acha, whenever in the question nothing is given that whether it is a simple interest or compound interest, take it as a simple interest. Take it as always a simple interest. So now here we are going to consider the simple interest. And now let me tell you over here, if for 1 year, it is 6% of the money that we have. So can I say that for 5 years, the simple interest will be like 5 times of 6, that is total 36%. We can say like that. Similarly, if I talk about like for 1 year, if it is 8%, so for 3 years it will be 3 times 8, 24%. It will be like that. If it is for 1 year, it is 10%, so 4 times 10, 40% over here. So that is the total percentage of what? The interest we will be getting. Add all of that. So 0 and like we have 4, 2, 6, 6 and like here we have what? 100 over here. So have we done some mistake? Let us check it over here. And here if I check it over here, it is like 5, 6, 30 over here. Yeah, here is the mistake. So here we have 4 over here. Let me write over here. Okay, fine. So now here we'll be writing over here, like we'll be adding over here. So like 0 and accordingly like it will be 4 over here, 94 over here percent. Now, so 94% we are getting the interest. Okay, now we have to calculate how much interest he have to pay. I don't need the percentage. I need the exact money. Acha, he borrowed how much money? 8,000 na. So 8,000 of what basically? So basically 94% of this 8,000. So now here like basically we have this 94% of this money will be the rate. Okay, so now 94 by what? 100 times of 8,000. That we will be calculating over here. 0, 0 cancel over here. 4 times 8, 32. 3, 8, 9, 9, 72 and 75. 752 we are getting over here the part. Acha, 1 0 also 7520. So now here we have this part over here, and now finally we can say that 7520 is the final answer. Acha, like the option I think like I have 7 I basically like forgot to place over here. It's fine. So that is the correct answer over here now. Now, so that is the part, and next question, let us now try everybody. Tushar, that is correct answer. Okay, great. So try this question, next question, 1 minute to go, and tell me the answer. Acha, 1 minute students, like everyone. Acha, now here let me tell you over here, if it is like I have applied directly now, 94% of 8,000. The simple interest formula is PRT by 100. If I consider time as 1, so rate is suppose 10% and principal is what? Suppose 8,000 only and upon 100. So will it be not, like can I convert this into 10%? Yes. And multiply means of, so now of 8,000. So now I have written this 94% of 8,000. It is like the same simple interest formula over here we have considered. Okay. So directly also like this you can also apply if you are observing the overall like rate percent you are getting. Okay. So that is the way. Second question, try, 1 minute to go. It is also a similar kind of question. Just you have to think a little bit about that. And PCPA means percentage per annum. Okay, 4% per annum. Thirty seconds to go. Five seconds. Okay, time up. Now, here finally now we have Pandeyji over here. So Pandeyji borrowed some money, like he needs some money, and finally now Pandeyji borrowed, and now at the rate of what? That is 4%. Okay, so let us give him 4% money for what? Like 3 years. Now let us take it over here for 3 years. We are taking this money back. Okay, like giving basically. He's borrowing now, so he'll taking. Now at the rate of 8% for the next 2 years. Fine. Let us take 8% for the next what? 2 years over here, we can take it like that. Okay, Rohit and Karthik also gave the answer in the chat. Fine, let us see. So now here the next is like we have further, now if I talk about at the rate of 9% for the next 5 years over here, beyond 5 years. Now again the similar kind of like wordings over here, beyond 5. Achha, do we know beyond 5? Right now up to here, we don't know. But let us read further. if he pays total simple interest, now the total simple interest is given over here, that is 19,550 at the end of 7 years. Now here is the end of the part. It is directly telling us, okay, let's just take what the end of the like total time as 7 years. Okay, now if 7 years is the total time, so beyond 5 years means what? Acha, 3 plus 2 5. It means our, like if I subtract 5 years, 2 years still remaining. So now here we can say that 9% per annum, 9% per annum. So 4% 3 years, 8% 2 years, and now 9% for 2 years at last. Earlier I told you that if for 1% it is a simple interest. If it is a simple interest for 1 year, it is 4%. For 3 years, it will be 3 into 4, 12. So it will be like 12 over here. We will be writing over here. Now, so 2 times of 8, it will be 16% overall for 2 years, the interest. Okay, Shavik also gave the answer in the chat. Great. Now we have the 2 times of 9, that is 18. So 18% also the overall percentage we have got. Let us add all the percentage of interest that we have got. So now 6 plus 2, 8, 8 into 8, 16. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 46% overall we are getting the interest. Now, if it is the case, 46% is the total interest. So now the simple interest is also given in the question, total simple interest. Can I equate it equals to that? 19550. Now, can I calculate? Acha, like 46% simple interest is like this. This is the money. Now, here if I consider 1%, it will be 19550 divided by 46 over here. Now, this is 1%, and we all know that 100% represents what? 100% represent the overall principal amount, na? So 100% now I'll be writing over here, that will be what? 19550 by 46 times of 100 over here. And now if I like calculate over here, it will be what? Let us see that 23 over here, 2 times, and 2 times 8, 2 times 9, 18, then 2 times 7, 14, 7, 14, and 5, 10, 8775. Oh, 9775, sorry. And then 23 times of, accordingly we can divide it over here, it will be approximately 46, it will be like 92. So yeah, 4 something. And now it will be like 92, 5, 7 is remaining now. So it will like 23, 2 times 46, so 2. So just observe 4, 2. Don't calculate further. Just after that, you can mark the option like 4, 2. Because like only this part is matching over here. So you can directly answer like that. So I hope it is now clear. That is the final answer. So the B is the answer, 4500, we can say like that, we will be getting. Next question over here, again very easy. Now try this question. So these are basically very easy questions. Just by observing you can also answer. So try 1 minute to go. Earlier, like some of the people have given the correct answer of the last part, and Rohit, okay, I got your answer. 30 seconds to go. Try everyone. Doesn't matter you are getting the correct answer or not. Try your level best. Ten seconds to go. Okay, the time is up. Now, let us see over here. At what rate of simple interest? At what rate? We need to find what rate? Sum of money. Okay, we don't know what is the money, but yeah, it is like sum of money will become double in 5 years over here. Fine. So now, what I can do is, can I now see that over here, we are having overall, that is 5 years, and it is getting double. Acha, if it is earlier 100%, can I see that over here, finally after like 5 years, it will get double of 100%, that will become 200%, 200%. So what is the difference? How much percentage difference in the principal is 100%, and finally the money became 2000. So now, finally, this part minus this part will be 100% now. 100% is the interest. Because principal we have, final amount we have, and then interest is this. And if this is the interest, 100% in 5 years, so in 100, Yeah, so if I say over here in 5 years, if we have 100% is the rate, then in 1 year, what will be the rate? 100 by 5, that will be 20%, we can say like this. So like that directly we can also write. So directly by observing like this, you all can answer. Simple interest formula if you apply also, okay, that also you can get it PRT by 100 over here, you can also get it like that as well. Okay, so just basically if you see now, like if you take the principal as the same basically part over here, if we are getting 100% over here, the principal and the final interest is also 100. So 100, simple interest and principal we have taken, rate is what? We need to find. Time is what? Time is we have 5 years. 5 years is in the question given, and now we will be dividing it by 100 over here. So now if you cancel it like this and 5 taken on the other side, so rate will be equals to 100 by 5, 20%. By using the formula also you can easily find. So these are the two ways we have it. Second question, again 1 minute to go, and try and tell me the answer. Okay, so in the chat you all have given the correct answers, that is 20%. Definitely it was easy. 30 seconds to go. Okay, we got one answer by Shavik. Rohit as well. Tushar, okay. Keep trying, 10 seconds left. Okay, the time is up. You all tried your level best, and 30% is the correct, 30 years is the correct answer. Karthik as well, that is great. So now, let me tell you over here, like we have the, at what time? Now we are talking about time. A sum of money will become 4 times. Suppose it was like principal, it was like what? Earlier it was 100%. Or 100 also you can take. It became what? Like 4 times. It means it became 400%. 400%. Now, what is the difference? Difference will give us the interest, na? So now, the interest will be like 300% will be the interest. Acha. Now, if it is the case, we know for one year, the rate is given as 10%. Achha, what is this PA? 10% per annum. This annum means year. Okay, some of you, if you have doubt, this is year. 10% per year. If it is for 1 year, can I calculate like in 300%, how many years are there? Just divide by 10%. It will be coming as 30 years you will be getting. Okay. So that is the overall part we have it. Now, so let us move to the next question then. And some of you already gave the correct answer. This is the question, 1 minute to go. Try your level best and give the answer. 30 seconds to go. Okay, the time is up. Now let us see. A sum of money amounts, already in the chat box, okay, I have got some answers, great. Now, a sum of money amounts to rupees 800 in 3 years. Okay, fine. So let us write over here, in 3 years. Okay, it's fine, Rohit, it's fine. Karthik also gave the answer, we'll check it. Now, in 3 years, we are getting over here the 800 over here. Okay, Rohit. So now 3 years, it is 800. Now, in 4 years, it is 840. 4 years, the, like, basically it is talking about compound interest. Now here comes the compound interest over here. And now if it is a compound interest, I told you one thing that you have to remember. What? I'll just tell you about that. Now here, after 4 years, what is basically the money becoming over here? That is 840 rupees. Okay. Now, what is the rate of compound interest per annum? So now we need the rate percent. What will be the answer? Acha, now, if I tell you over here, like we have that, like after 4 years, this is 840, and after 3 years, it is 800. Acha, can I now say that over here? Acha, initially, let me like go back to the initial part that I told you. Here, I told you that, yes, here, if I observe amount of previous year and amount of final second year. So this is for the first year, this is for the second year. Understand everybody carefully. For compounders I'm talking about. For second year, we have 1210 was the amount. For the first year, the amount was 1100. If I subtract the amount of second year and the previous year, so it doesn't matter whether it is like third year minus 2 year, 5 year minus fourth year, just it should be consecutive. So now here if I subtract 1210 minus 1100, you will get 110. What is this 110? This is the interest of what? The second year. What I have done is I have subtracted the amount of second year minus amount of first year, and I have got the interest of the year that I have taken initially, that is starting with the part. So now here if I see in the question, the amount is given over here. Money amounts to 800, money amounts to 840. So these are amount given. If I subtract amount after 4 years is this, amount after 3 years is this. If I subtract, I'll get 40, the interest of the fourth year. Okay, I'll get the interest of the fourth year. So now this is the interest of the fourth year finally. Okay, but now as we have got the interest of the fourth year, if I need the rate, acha, let me tell you over here again. Let me now go back. Now here the interest is this. Acha, if I try to calculate how much the previous amount was, it was 1100. So if I divide that 110 upon the initial amount, the amount of the previous year, 110 upon 100 00 into 100, and if you cancel it over here, you will get 10%. This is the rate that we have considered in the second year itself. So 10% I am getting rate. So the interest of the current year divided by the previous year amount, if I divide interest of the current year divide by the amount of previous year for 800, you will get what? The interest. So now I have done the same, 0 cancel over here, and 4 times 10, 4 times 2 is 8, and it is 5%. We are getting the answer. So that is the final answer, 5%. I hope everybody is clear with this part. It is just the concept you have to understand right now. We have understood. Now it will not take much time. So the concept is only the thing that we were taking the time. Now the last question. Try 1 minute to go. And in the chat, like we have got some answers correct. Great. Next question, 1 minute to go. Achha, here we have a formula, compound interest formula, we also have it. Principal into 1 plus r by 100 raised to the power of n. This is the formula of compound interest, directly you can find. Okay, so this is the amount formula, basically. Amount I will be getting in the case of compound interest. And compound interest is amount minus principal. Try this question now. $20 to go. Okay, the time is up. Now, let us see. A certain amount of money at compound interest amounts to what? Amounts to, let us see. So, again, we'll write it. Now, here, the certain amount of money at compound interest amount to twice of itself. Earlier, it was whatever it is, but now the like it basically amount like becomes twice of itself in 3 years. How many years? After how many years it will become 16 times of itself? That is the question over here. Achha, we all know the formula. What formula? Amount is equals to P into 1 plus R as the rate by 100 over here, raised to the power of time. This is time, this is rate, this is the principal. Now, you will get directly amount in this case. Acha, the amount of money at compound interest amounts to twice of itself. Acha, if it is twice of itself, suppose it was P, now it becomes twice of itself. It becomes what? It becomes, amount becomes twice of P. Can I apply this formula now? Yes. So 2P equals to P 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power of N. What is this N? In 3 years, it happened now. In 3 years. So N will be 3 over here. Okay, fine. Now, this is the first equation. Acha, can I solve this part? Yeah. PP we can cancel and we can solve it. But let me tell you the next condition. It is saying that after how many years? Now the second condition is that we need to find the time. Let us see. Achha, amount is equals to principal, again the formula, 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power of N. N we don't know now. Now we don't know N over here. So now it will be like this. Achha, rate do we know? No. Rate also we don't know. So it's fine. Rate we'll write R only. N is the time. We'll also write N only. But now it tells us it becomes 16 times of itself. Earlier it was P. Now it becomes what? It becomes 16P. Okay. Now if it is 16P, can I write A as 16P? Fine. And earlier it was P only. So P I have written. Now simplify. PP will be cancelled. 16 equals to this complete part will be obtained. Let me tell you everybody. So this part if you try to put into over here, you will get the answer of rate. This part basically if you, acha, we need other time now. So you'll get the time over here. So try to like calculate the 1 plus R by 100. Acha, whenever a number is written like A raised to the power of 3 equals to 4. So if I take the cube root, okay, or yeah, cube root, that's third root of this now. So this cube root will be cancelled, A will be remaining, and here it will become cube root of 4 will be 4 raised to the power of 1 by 3. It will become like this. Or just take the, like you can also observe that 3, you can take it on the other side, write directly 1 by 3. So here also like 3 is there. If I take it on the other side, it will become 2 raised to the power of 1 by 3. I'll tell you a short way also. Okay, I'll tell you a short way as well. Now here the like 2 raised to the power 1 by 3, 1 plus R by 100 we have calculated. Now this is the part we have got. Now put this value into this. If you put this part over here, this 2 raised to the power 1 by 3, 2 raised to the power of 1 by 3, and outside we have N we have, okay, here we have 16. Okay, so this we have got. Now 16, can I write it as 2 raised to the power 4? Yes, why not? So N by 3. Now base is same, so power will also be same. N by 3 equals to 4, we can say yes. So N by 3 equals to 4, it will be 12 is the N value we are getting. That is 12 is the answer C over here. Now the 12 is the answer finally we have got, but let me tell you a easy way as well. Achha, just by observing, if you observe over here, can you now like observe and like say that we are having the 16 as 2 raised to the power of 4. Okay. Now, like here it is like it is getting twice in 3 years. Finally, that is the time given over here. Twice it became. Okay. So now it becomes 2 raised to the power 1. So now, if I say over here that time is 3 years over here. Okay. What is the time? Time is 3 years over here. So now, whatever the time given to us over here, and how many times, just convert whatever the like number is given, 2, just convert into the form of like 2 raised to the power of 4, and whatever the written the like this part 3 into 4, you can multiply with directly this part. If this kind of question directly asked you can directly multiply like that. The time of the previous part and the like just convert into the same part if it is like twice. So if it is converted into the 2 raised to the power 1, and this 16 can be converted into 2 raised to the power 4. So this 4 you should be multiplying with 3 over here. 3 times 4, that will be 12 you will be getting. That is the short way. So that is the part we have it. And yeah. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts? Okay, no doubts then. So that is the overall part then. So for today, and I hope everything is clear to everyone. So we will be acha 16 minus 2. 16 minus 2 we cannot do that, Tushar, because like 16 minus 2 if I do now, like it will not be the case, because it is becoming 16 times. So 16 times like amount it will become, now amount it will become 16 times, and the power we are relating with the part over here, that's why we can do it like that. But 16 minus 2 is a normal way, but like we cannot do like that. Okay, 2 raised power 1 and 2 raised power, how we get the answer? Okay, Tushar, so you are like thinking about that, like how basically we have got the answer. So I have told you like the way is same over here. The thing is that the 3 years that we have it over here now, it is coming inside that. Try to observe over here. The power is like 4 over here, and here it is n by 3. Okay, 4 and n by 3. So the time is coming below, like 3 over here. And the 3 is the time over here. 3, n by 3 equals to 4, it will be happening over here. And the time which is given over here, it will be directly multiplied with the power that is written over here. 3 times 4 directly, you can observe like this. And this is a kind of like pattern you can say. We have observed all, like we can say like that. So I hope now it is clear to you. That is the way we can do that. So I hope, Tushar, now it is clear that part. Okay. So that is the part, and now that is the part. So we'll be meeting in the next session. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and keep running. Goodbye, everyone, and have a great day. That is the overall part. Okay, Tushar.